Well, hi there folks, it's Matt Hayson here looking at this week's property market. Well, we have our first female head of Australia's central bank who has been appointed. Michelle Bullock, who has worked at the RBA since 1985 and has been the understudy to the current Governor Philip Lowe for some time, will take over the official reins on September 19. Now, looking at the RBA board meeting minutes, why they did pause the cash rate at the last meeting was that they were looking to get more data flowing through, which would include inflation, the labour market and household spending. Now, the CPI March quarter data will be released next week, and that's going to play a crucial role in the RBA's next decision around the cash rate. We can see around the world that inflation is falling, which is really good news. In the UK, it fell further than expected. In New Zealand, it fell less than expected. And in Canada, it's dropping fairly quickly following 10 cash rate increases in that country. Now, our markets are factoring in there's just a 1 in 3 chance of the RBA lifting the cash rate when they meet in August, which is really quite interesting. And whilst Miss Bullock doesn't take over the official reins until September 19, it is expected that most of the heavy lifting around taming inflation will be done, and it is possible that her first cash rate movement decision could be to cut rates, but that's not expected to happen until 2024. Now, speaking of the cash rate, this is a very interesting survey from just over a year ago from our nation's leading economists and their forecasting of what they thought would unfold with the cash rate throughout 2023. Well, I can tell you it was a 0% hit rate, and when we look at the data here from CBA's Gareth Aird, he was forecasting that cash rate would actually be cut this year and would be sitting at 1.6% by December. Wouldn't that be very nice? Now, Stephen Anthony from Macroeconomics Advisory, he was closer to the pin and may still very well be right. He forecasted that the cash rate would be sitting at 4.6% by December and a peak cash rate sitting at 5%. But when we look at the boiling it all down in the median average from our leading economists, they believe that the peak cash rate would be sitting at just 2.85%. So as I keep reinforcing week on week, be it from our banks or our leading economists, their forecasting is regularly inaccurate. So that leads us in this weekend, folks. I can tell you with the school holidays ended, listings are starting to loosen up, and we've got some amazing prestige properties which are going to be coming onto the market over the coming weeks, and I'm very excited to share those details with you. But for now, we've got some amazing properties open this weekend, and our entire team looks forward to seeing you out and about. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all next week.